Family, friends, colleagues and sympathizers of the immigration officer Michael Otu gathered at the Bishop Eileen AME Zion Church at Atiko Junction at Accra to pay their last respect to the slain officer. His untimely demise occurred at Kokoligu, a village between Nandom and Hamile in the Upper West region, when he was attacked and killed by smugglers while on duty. According to the Nandom command of the Immigration Service, the body of the officer, which had bullet holes, was hidden by his assailants under a bridge, while his motorbike and helmet were found some 100 meters away from the remains. Michael Otu was promoted posthumously from AICO 1 to ICO. Mother of the deceased, Elizabeth Otu, who eulogized her son, called on the Immigration Service to expedite action at apprehending the perpetrators of the crime.
Na oya pon square no abefie ye pon square no abefie no that road bi be ka kire me amekoye nti mekoye mekoso no mebo no ankasa na nkrofo nyina asenya mebo o masenya meba efiso no wanye biem na mebe metuwa no abeso memu o miamia me hey wo papa bebu o se ne papa wayemfa ne papa ne wan na sa mebe na se obi akuna to abemu amesra ban se omwa me na meni obuafo Mobuafo no Ewrade nankasa muame no anje mebe inflow wayimu ankasa ni pokro ku no die aban onyi ni mame wa.
His wife, who could not utter a word, was obviously devastated by the loss of her husband. Some friends, family members and colleagues shared some fond memories of the slain officer.
Michael was someone that is enthusiastic about church, was top, and he was kind, and everyone around him, he always made sure that everyone around him would be happy, and there was no way you can be sad around him. He was God-fearing, and he was hardworking too. So people, you can testify that his own fellow people are saying that he was very hardworking. Wherever he goes, he has his pen and his red pen and his blue pen. He makes sure the work is done before he can do other things. So I can say that, yeah, he was very, very hardworking, and we know that we are hurting that he's dead or something, but we know that his soul is resting in the bosom of our Maker.
I was in Lagoon with him. I was in room 1 and he was in room 2, and we were very good friends. I mean, the news came to me as a shock because he was just a gentleman. I mean, I don't think if someone has told me without me seeing him, I would have said it's a lie, because he was a quiet guy and he tried to play according to rules. So it's shocking. It's shocking. He doesn't joke with his work, and even if you have heard the circumstances around it, you find out that he might have tried to apprehend some smugglers, etc. You know, so it tells you that he's hardworking and is very disciplined.
Yebeshia when you so. Now me fani see baby pa. Send na me nua no kwa sorry. No ye no kwa rokani no. Na ka ye nim se owu se e no be kwa koshia. Na se wa koshia erade mo na kra homan e ma ye na chi bia.
Speaking to City News, Head of Public Affairs of the Immigration Service, Chief Superintendent Michael Amwakwata, gave assurance that the criminals will be arrested. He further intimated that investigations are still underway and the report will be submitted very soon.
The officer was part of Operation Conquered Face, and Operation Conquered Face is based along the northern frontier, and they are there to protect the borders against terrorist infiltration or any other cross-border crime. to ensure that we remain safe and be able to go about our normal duties. And it happened that whilst on patrol, he met some miscreants who pounced on him, and in that situation, he was shot and he lost his life. But then a high-powered investigative body from Accra, made out of police and DI and other agencies, visited the crime scene. So as we speak, they are here to submit their final report to the Comptroller General. But then, even before that, certain measures have been put in place. Certain operational protocols have been adapted to ensure that this unfortunate incident doesn't reoccur.
He also called for calm among his officers, while indicating that the family of the slain officer will be compensated according to the laid-down procedures of the service.
Death is part of our job, and we don't shy away from it. Ours is for God and country. So if you want to come in, then tune up your mind that yes, you are coming to a terrain that is not a comfortable one. The immigration service is not like what it used to be. Yes, we were not fully equipped in terms of arms, in terms of body armor and all that. But now as we speak, any officer on operation is fully equipped from the head to the sole of his feet or her feet. We have rules and regulations that guide us in situations like this. So definitely we're going to go by the regulations, and whatever is due the family of the slain officer, it will be paid.
Reporting for City News, my name is Ansheli Ziwu.